just went live for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I got the thing signed in. Rachel, whenever you're ready.
I think I'm good to go whenever.
Alright. JJC and Jelly, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
But I'm noticing a bit of a delay on the stream. I guess I'm going to have to do commentary preemptively.
Yeah. Usually happens that there's like a slight amount of delay, at least a few seconds.
Yeah, it's like a good 5 seconds for me.
Yeah.
You should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. The seed for this one is 214 BDF. And if either of you guys want to start a countdown whenever.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay.
Good luck.
Alright, both you guys ready?
You as well. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. No, Tritus, I'm sorry.
Off to a great start.
Yeah.
Alright, right off the bat, there are a couple holes.
Good. And as you see, Rachel gets the first Tritus of the game. Okay, score update. Rachel is up by around 30k. 91,268 to 60,000. So around 30k.
There's a power outage at my place, so I'm gonna have to bow out.
Oh boy. Well, that's alright. We got error in here, so if they're able to help, they should be able to cover for you.
I just need to find the screen.
Yeah.
so currently both players seem to be playing cleanly. Like, no major problems. Oh,
Rachel,
some for Rachel, but I think they'll get it fixed.
and she's clean again, ready for check results.
A couple missteps from Rachel, it looks like. He's clean again.
Okay, we got this drop from Rachel. Oh, okay.
Can I not set my stream quality to anything other than 1080p? It's lagging a bit, so I'd like to.
Red has gotten 69 lines. Let's go. Let's go.
Purple for Rachel, it seems like.
Yeah.
Will she get out of it?
I mean, she seems to be doing good with it. Just
For right now? Okay.
yeah, she's cleaning it up. She's doing okay.
Oh, she's doing it.
And she is now clean. She is now ready to be stacking for her purchases again.
Going Rachel.
Rachel.
By a little pace. Hanging on, and Mia has a hole in her. Clean again. At 81%
that
right
purple
first.
boomerang. Oh, nice red boomerang spin.
We had 80% fight force rate. Rachel at 35% fight force rate.
Now 38.
Yeah, a good bit behind in pace. Let's see if she can catch it up.
Yeah. Oh damn! Another messed up. That's painful. That is painful.
She brings it up. Oh,
Yeah.
missteps, but she seems to be doing fine. That's clean. A alternation at the bottom of a stack, but it's nothing.
Looks to be clean again. Yeah. Well, besides that one hole, and it should clean that
Yeah.
up too.
They do it.
Both players around the 30 line from transition into 19 speed.
Players can play at 19 speeds. Now we have some clean play. Oh, a bit of
Yeah.
maybe panicky decisions by Rachel, but
He's
it
learned a lot.
just
He's learned a lot.
yeah, a
He's
bit of
learned
cleanups. Yeah, Rachel is clean again. With that favors yet from Sims. Looks like nothing
Oh,
changed. But oh, Rachel's in trouble.
that pink control. That pink accumulating him down. And both players have now transitioned into 19 speed, so it's way tougher to burn now.
Rachel seems like she might do it though. This is gonna gonna be tough.
You read approaching a max out, and you got it.
It looks like she's gonna do it. Now she's all the way down.
She's now
But she is pretty far behind in pace. That could be a problem.
I mean, both players are pretty good at 19. So nothing's really impossible there.
And Ezra in the chat saying Rachel will.
And
Joe decides to build one off the bottom. No, burns it down. Oh, and Rhea has gotten the max out. I almost didn't realize. I mean, that's kind of standard stuff from Rhea, which is crazy, but
yeah, this is
she's
an
good.
incredible comp by
Rhea might be in some trouble. Gets the traitors to bring her stack down a bit.
and she's got it, she's clean.
Basically, but she has some... Yeah, okay, she's clean. Yeah, it's 1.2 million. That's pretty good.
Rachel is now about 100k away from a max out. So she's doing pretty good too.
Rachel's strike rate has actually increased after the transition. She's approaching 50% righteous rate. And Dreadnought holding a steady 84. No, as far as she's not gonna double max.
Oh, sorry.
Double max needs like 100% righteous rate. Oh, Rachel in some problems.
Both players are doing great here. They both got max out.
Yeah.
Looking good.
Might be a good thing that I'm not playing.
I think you would do good too, man. I think you would do good. I think you would do good.
I'm out of practice. Well, saying that he doesn't think he has a very good chance of winning this.
I mean, he might beat me. I'm rusty. I'm rusty at this, so he might beat me. So,
Well,
but yeah, everyone has a shot at winning.
I'm pretty sure Goel doesn't have a max out. If he does, then that's news to me. Doesn't mean you can't take in games. Looking at how he is playing is, it can be terrifying to know that
Yeah, it's
against
incredibly clean. It's incredibly clean.
Yeah. Well, right now she's taking a bit, but yeah. She's just no problems out of it.
Yeah. Is this a comp record? I'm actually wondering, is this a comp record? Or...
G, that's 1.6, right? She has a 1.7. So,
I think she broke it. This might be best combined score too. If I recall correctly. So this incredible game.
Ria is almost at level 29. Remember to take your one burn so you can get the most lines. Oh, and building up. Keeping building up.
And he got it. A kill screen fighter. Let's go.
Oh, my screen might be a bit behind.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And what even is I? Or
1.8.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
GG.
that's comp world record, and Rachel got a 1.3 and lost.
That's wow. That's I don't know what to think about that. I really don't.
That was
amazing.
Gosh, okay.
That was
GG.
that was something.
What the heck?
Yeah.
So you set I think you set like every record. I think.
That was the highest. That was the highest comp score. Rachel got
Oh, that's
second
right.
highest losing, and that round as a whole, was a one. That was a 3.18, so just short of the highest combined.
Just short of it, it didn't break it.
No,
Who has it?
me and Ezra.
Damn.
Hey, we've still got some more rounds. We can get there.
Yeah, that's the 5. We still got essentially 4 more games of this, so let's go.
Yeah, I got it. Cheapers. All right, I'm gonna have to get a refill on water after that. That was nuts.
Take your
Okay,
time.
so
Take your time. That was amazing. That was amazing.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to top that. Gee friggin' gee though, Rachel. Holy nuts.
Yeah.
Both players reached kill screen. Both players got a max out. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to top these scores. So,
We also forgot to announce that TMC began in the TMC announcements channel. So
whoops.
anyone with permissions to do that,
you're a mod. You can
Um,
do that.
yeah.
Or Rachel or whatever. But yeah, GG's. GG's.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see whatever the hell the next round ends up being.
yeah,
Jeepers.
Watch it be like
we have
both people getting a
the
2 million,
score.
4.8
Oh.
million score.
Do we have like score display anywhere on stream?
Oh yeah, shoot. Doo-doo-doo. All right, so that is first round out of 5. So we got potentially 4 more of these, and then we got potentially another 5.
And then we got finals.
Yeah, which, also potentially 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really gonna be interesting to see what happens. Announcement sent
Oh,
out.
I like that. I like that graphic for the train start.
Hell yeah. Rachel, you
Whoever's
ready? Oh.
whoever's like editing the stream,
Yeah, I'm ready.
you should put like TMC like at the top of like the banner. If you could do that. I don't know why, but
Yeah, give me
like
a
the
hot
word
sec.
TMC. Like TMC match 1.
Yeah. Stream's gonna look a bit weird for a second.
That should be fine.
My power is back.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Let's go. Free commentators. Let's go.
So, um, Charlie,
Oh wait,
did you
you
see
ended with a 69. You ended with a 69. Let's go.
Yeah, I realized like mid game that I hadn't pushed down to 69 points, and I was like, dude, bet.
You gotta do it in
I
competition.
59.
You just gotta. Like,
That's
come on.
Sag, man.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
You actually lose like automatically if you don't.
Yeah, that's a new rule in this
Uh,
competition. If you don't get a 69, you lose. Sorry,
I
that's
passed
how
it
it
like
works.
also,
2 or 3 times just
also,
on accident.
also, Jelly, that's, by the way, in the score, that's not a 1, that's an I.
Well,
I
shit.
see.
Yeah, 1.8 to 1.3 million for the first round.
I missed an interesting game.
You could, yeah, you could
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah,
I'm curious, were you using dash because your hand hurting, or did you actually go into tapping? I wasn't able to like watch to see how you were playing, but
I mean, I ended up just tapping some of them because like some of the really weird high lefts I built on 19, I just had to. Doesn't actually
yeah,
hurt that much, so it's fine.
okay.
Anyway.
yeah.
I
Like
mean,
going
hey,
into this,
it's
I
up
was
to
like,
you.
oh, maybe I have a chance if you're not tapping, but then here you are getting 1.8, so
You
it's gonna
never
be
know.
tough.
You never know what might happen. Speaking
And
of,
just to clarify, that is the new highest in competition, right?
highest
Yeah, it is.
single and missed highest combined by like 50k.
Oh, that's really close. Okay, just get it this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, bet.
easy.
Don't worry, guys. Get two.
Yeah.
Each of you
Right
get
now it's
2
my
million.
turn to get the 1.8 though.
Yeah, alright. You ready to, though?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so should I
Alright.
do the countdown or?
Oh, we need a seed.
Seed is 7B434E.
Alright, good luck.
You put in 2 3s.
Thank you.
Alright, yeah. Whoever wants to do the countdown.
I guess it's just gonna be me again. Okay.
Perhaps I could.
I mean, yeah, you can do it. Sure. Go ahead.
Are both players ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris.
And we are off. Game 2 is underway.
Alright, both players starting out pretty solid.
No
And
major
Both players
problems on
open.
any of the boards.
both getting a Tritris. That's pretty pog.
Yep. They goes ahead by 8 points. Nice.
That was a nice little cookie phase by Dreadnought there. You see, Rachel has a little bit of a hole. That's not going to be too bad to clean up, but it will lower the Tritris percentage a little bit.
Before last round, it was a question if Ria was in playing condition. She had gotten an injury on her hand, but she's doing like she normally is and destroying everyone. So
Yeah, it looks like Rachel was able to clean up that hole pretty cleanly.
Now setting up for Tritrises, and she just got one.
Dreadnought to my screen at a 94 try percentage, with Rachel now at a 63. But this is fairly early on to the game, so those numbers might not mean anything sometime very soon.
We are just keeping that consistent high traitors rate. You know, dreadnought stuff.
Rachel missing a very slight ninja phase, gets it this time, but it's going to cause her to wait a little bit longer for that Tritress. And gets it.
That's most likely not gonna be a problem. There was some dependency building going on, but it gets fixed.
Ooh, Rachel
A
makes a
little
couple
bit of
holes
a-
here. That's not going to be easy to get out of, but then does some absolutely ridiculous razor phasing that I've never seen before in my life. Base Queen, my friends, is not an exaggeration.
Was just something you can do by
Okay, a little bit
tapping
of a blue.
one button. That's
Still with a couple of uncomfortable holes on Rachel's board, though. And it looks like that is building up a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's a huge sample on him.
the internet WAM is not the best, so my screen is
Starting to look progressively more shaky for Rachel here.
Big
Ooh,
heck.
okay. And Rachel tops
Oh.
out at 201K.
And there it is.
Dread has gotten game 2. And we are
Dread
potentially
wins this
in-
game with a score of 275k over Rachel's 201k.
Did you early top out?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shoot. Well, suppose we gotta balance out whatever the hell the first game was.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, you up for the third?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'll put
I
in
got
the
some fun
seed.
phases that game.
Your seed is 3EF886.
Who wants to do the countdown this time?
Baker. Are you both ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Tritress.
And they are off.
In a potentially
Both
deciding
starting with a slightly less than comfortable start, but making quick work of turning it back into a comfortable board.
That's something you have to do when you play Tritress. It's like you have 7 back RNG, so it's kinda expected. It's hard, but for top players, it's expected that you kinda get
When
your
practicing
board clean.
When practicing the game and playing for PBs, it can be very easy to find yourself constantly resetting just off of a couple of bad pieces at the very beginning. I should know, I do it all the time. But
Yeah,
it's
it's a
a
grind.
very good skill to have, competitively speaking, to be able to adapt to any beginning. And it looks like
I
Dread
think
has an
yes.
unfortunate early top out.
Yeah, had my sibling walk in my room. It's okay.
Ah.
I wasn't
and we
doing
are now in a game
I
4.
wasn't doing so hot.
And I should probably mention that Rachel has already the score lead and can choose to keep playing or end now.
Hey, I got one.
1, 2, 2.
Here's to hoping that the seed this time has the 69 in it.
Oh, I'm cracked at those.
Oh shoot.
Talking about just playing with the Angie in the start you get, I only
Dang.
on level 29 do I reset when I get bad start Angie.
I do it on 19 and 29, or any level if I'm impatient enough, which is roughly half the time.
Yeah.
Lately, when I've been practicing on some of my games, I'll just like start just horrible on purpose just to get a little bit of the practice in it recovering.
I've done a little bit of that too, but only in prep for competition, because when I'm playing for PBs, doing that too much, I don't know, it doesn't have the most consistent effect on me.
Yeah. And there's also sort of a weird way you could take it, where like if you're playing competition, burn a line right at the start so you don't have to worry about keeping 100% treacherous rate.
Yeah, that can be a deceptively damaging pressure to keep up 100% treacherous rate.
Yeah, I just kill that on accident though.
Yeah. I got
Just
0.
get it out of the way
0.
early on accident.
I think in general, it's not the best thing to be looking too closely at your treacherous percentage while you're playing, because the more you focus on that, the less you're focusing on actually playing with what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I got the seed. Are you guys ready or?
yeah, I got the seed in.
I'm also ready.
Are you guys fine with me doing the countdown or? I guess so. Okay. You guys are both ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this.
All right, both players starting with very distinct boards from each other. That is something worth noting if you watch a lot of Tetris. A lot of times, competitors in that game will start with very similar boards. Considering there's a significant amount of variety in play style and skill sets in Tetris, we actually tend to see more difference in beginning play, at least from what I've seen.
Yeah, there are also more options, and because of 7 bags, more like more things that lead to a clean board.
Yes, there are more generally safe plays that you can make, especially early on in Tetris, I would say. Now, both players keeping it strong right now with 100 Tetris rate, and both players cleaning up very shallow holes and keeping that perfect board. Dread building up a little high, but that's not going to be much of an issue.
You can handle higher.
Yep, she's already burned it back down. Well, I shouldn't say burned. Still 100% rate for both of them.
She has Tetris it down.
See, pause. We're going to have to see what was the cause for that after the game, most likely.
My mom walked in my room.
Oh.
We find out now. explanation apparently causing a very slight misdrop, nothing too rough to handle, but an admirable sacrifice for the commentators. Both players still looking good. Rachel with a little bit of awkwardness and what looks like an inaccessible hole.
Ooh. Rachel has gotten really treacherous, but now has a lot of misdrops.
JJC, your mic might be a bit quiet.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, Rachel with some significant awkwardness in her board. That's going to take a significant amount of digging, at least in my experience. Doing a pretty good job of it. Some very nice maneuvering of pieces. Ooh. That is going to continue to be a little bit rough to deal with for Rachel. Dreadnought board is still looking good. Oh.
Rachel's left side is looking pretty rough.
That's an early pop out for Rachel. Dreadnought wins with a lead of 60k.
I was trying to get to 69 before I topped that.
Oh, that sucks. Alright. Good games, though.
Yeah, no kidding. Jesus.
I am upset that I was incapacitated for that first game.
Yeah. I mean, you can't control it, but yeah.
Yeah, especially since this isn't even control.
Yeah. Well, that's
GG's to both players.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's.
That's the semifinals done because it's best of 5. So up next is JJC and Goel, I believe.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, I guess, while you set up the stream for that match. I'll be right back.
Yep. So for anybody watching the stream, I'm just setting it up for the next match. So it's going to be dark for a couple minutes.
And this coming match is JJC versus Joel, which, if I'm remembering right, is a repeat of a match that has happened in the past. It's always interesting to see. It looks like Goel is live.
I've never really found out if it's Goel or Joel. Goel.
Mentally, I've been
Goel.
pronouncing it as Goal my entire life.
Since I was born.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, I think probably the best course of action is to pronounce it more and more incorrectly each time.
Joel.
Alright,
Will.
I'm only saying that for the rest of the Goel. Yeah. I think Joel is funnier though.
By the way, in the chat, welcome Joel.
Oh yeah, I'm putting the entire stream in OBS purgatory for a hot second.
Several of us here are math geeks. We appreciate the recursion.
Yeah, my eyes are not math geeks. They do not appreciate the recursion. It's working though.
Alright, I'm back.
You're pretty much just in time. And we should, in theory,
Joel doing some practice.
I forgot I committed to calling him Joel. Alright. Stream information is updated. For the fellas on caller, those of you who are commentating, are you ready?
I am ready.
I'm
I
ready.
guess I'm ready.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Just quickly. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
oh, no, I was gonna say, JJC and Goggle in the stream chat. Whenever you guys are ready, we can get on with the semifinals. Alright. Slayer's just warming up on 18. Alright. So, yep, whenever you're ready to put it in, the seed is A65, BA9. Alright, any of you guys want to do the countdown, or I can do it, whatever?
I think you can do it.
Alright. So, both players, I think, ready. So, the first game of the second semifinal match, I suppose, is beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris.
So, just quickly, JJC has a PB of 1,042,000, and Goel has a PB of 734,000.
Yeah.
So there's a PB difference there.
Yeah.
It will be very interesting to see the difference in play style between JJC and Google Chrome.
I was gonna say Google, but I can't now. All right.
I had thought of that one as well. Okay,
All right.
let's try not making hints about with our names.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse. I can call him something objectively stupid after the match ends. Anyway, Goal.
Struck by JJC. Well, looking a bit better, but not good.
Yeah. Definitely an
Clean again.
easier situation to deal with, but still a good few holes in the stack. Player's going to decrease tritrus rates a little bit, not huge amounts. JJC's at 69. That's pretty
Nice.
funny. Oh no, they're both at 69. Hell yeah.
Nice.
Pershing lines. Probably the earliest that's possible.
Both players approaching a comfortable board now, and I would say they're now both there.
Yeah. Goal's just got one or two holes he needs to fill with an into. JJC finally able to get a tritrus after a while. 110,000.
Goel electing to burn a little bit to get easier access to that hole.
Alternatively, you could have say hole burning a bit more to get access to that hole.
Both players now with a clean board.
Alright, JJC a little bit up. But again, it's real early.
Yeah, this early on into a game, it's more just about getting your bearings than it is playing perfectly.
Yeah. JJC's interesting razor placement is going to cost him a bit of pace, but with the ninjas, just knocks it out of the park. It's doing just fine
Both
again.
with the try percentage in the 50s. Not anymore for JJC, reaching 60.
Yeah, but pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah, very close. On my screen right now, only a difference of 2,000.
Yep.
My screen is behind a bit more. Okay, now 2,000.
Yeah. There's difference of 2,596 exactly.
Both playing significantly more solidly than at the beginning of the game.
Oh boy, that's definitely a survivable funky drop of the cookie, but a funky drop of the cookie nonetheless. On Goal's end. Oh.
Ooh.
And oh wait, that you can fit a okay. Does not elect to try to phase a pencil into that hole.
Yeah. Though it looks to me like Goel might have made a slight miscalculation of which pencil would fit that hole. That is just a guess, though.
Yeah.
had an opportunity to face the correct pencil in, but might have missed it.
Well, alright, JJC, about halfway to transition. JJC with, I mean, just, pretty much the best Tritress rate possible.
This is still, by all means, anyone's game, though.
Oh yeah, but the further on it gets, the more it starts to matter. So Goel's going to have to put in a good bit more work to knock down JJC, who's 20 some odd percentage points ahead of him for Tritress rate.
Yeah, especially considering the difference in their PBs.
Yeah, more the difference in their boards at this point. Goel's got a lot of burning to do, and JJC doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be either decided in late pre-transition or some funky 19 play.
Or potentially even an awkward top out from either player.
Yeah.
That's definitely not a way.
Goel doing a pretty good job of cleaning up the board, though.
A bit of an interesting Spire, though. He's working with it, but that can't really be fun to place around.
Yeah, I see what you mean now. Yeah. Oh, that pencil.
I've been very impressed in the past at just what kind of a board states Goel is able to handle smoothly.
Oh yeah. The kind of just stacking he pulls out that you wouldn't really think of as nuts. So he's
He did
definitely
Yeah.
have
There's
he did have the world record once. That's more than I can say.
Nah. Don't know if
Goel
any of us
definitely has some aspects of a very unique play style where he comes up with some things that almost any other player never would.
Yeah, and then just tends to make it work. It seems to be he's burning down quite well. Tritress rate is half of JJC's at almost 3/4 of the way to transition. So, still at the point where he can come back, but very unlikely to do that before 19. So some post-transition play is going to be required if he wants to take home this first match.
Yeah, Goel's situation is slowly becoming more dire as JJC fails to make some mistakes.
Yeah, there's the occasional odd drop, but he's not really, he ain't missing too many beats, so Gold's got his work cut out for him, but his board is pretty much clean right now. Not much as far as cleanup to do, so he's got a chance to build up a lead if he can sort of keep the momentum going.
Despite a couple holes, Goel is set up for a Tritress.
Opts to fix the board though.
Still set up and gets it.
And the board is usually smart, but yeah, that mistook.
JJC with a razor-shaped hole that now is accessible with ninjas again.
Yep. Back to clean, just needs a cookie, gets the cookie.
There it is.
Alright.
Goel with a little bit of awkwardness again.
Still pushing down, but actually both players' Tritress rates have lowered a good bit, so giving Goel a bit more of a chance to catch up.
Looks to me like both players right now are in the perpetual purgatory that is cleaning up the board. It can be incredibly easy once you get sucked into that process. As soon as things clean up, something else comes up.
Yeah. And burning as a whole it just really throws you off when it's from a misdrop.
It
Because
can leave awkward board states that just wouldn't happen if you're playing cleanly.
Oh yeah, but there's also sort of an element of memorizing, what your plan is for the next few pieces. Like, I'm going to put the razor over here, and I've got this spot set out for a cookie. So
Yeah, that's a good point.
when you misdrop and throw that into disarray, it can really mess with you.
Yeah, and even just in the process of cleanup, you have to sort of actively spend more time problem solving on your current piece, or uh, generally get a little bit less time to focus on what's coming rather than what's there.
Yeah.
You don't really have like something you normally have, so a small thing.
JJC misdropping a couple times and topping out at 556, so Goel may have a chance to catch up.
27 lines away from transition, I believe.
Yeah.
Now 4. Okay, now it is all up to Goel to pull this one out. Though, that is no easy task.
Yeah, JJC putting up a hell of a fight beforehand.
Absolutely.
Stream going black. I'm assuming he's dealing with a technical issue or two. He mentioned he was having some trouble with lag. So Goel needs almost exactly 100,000 points more to top JJC's score and take game 1.
Which is doable since he's clean.
Yeah. If he stays clean for the rest of 18, he should be able to do it. Otherwise, it might require a bit of messing around past 19. Oh, those holes in his board aren't really doing any favors for him. They're not world-ending, of course, but they're gonna set him back just a little.
Not a nightmare to clean up, but there is less wiggle room than one would like.
Yeah.
$51K off. Now 49K, roughly.
Yeah. Oh, jeepers, that pencil and then razor and cookie and ninja are just kind of all coming together to
very uncomfortable.
give
Still
him a hard
possible
time.
to handle, but very uncomfortable.
Oh boy.
Function transition as well.
Yeah, 8 lines to transition. Unless he can pull out some serious tapping, he can't get anything over to the left, which is going to make him unable to clear lines, and he tops out at 507,300.
A very close match despite the difference in pace.
Yeah, very close to a chase down, but that's going to be game 1 of TMC semifinal match number 2 to JJC.
GG's to both players.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course, when you are chasing down, there is an added pressure to play at a very high consistency, which sometimes can lead to more mistakes than it's worth.
Yeah. In any case, that is game 1 to JJC. The seed for game 2, whenever you guys are ready, is ABA 029.
Gogurt is ready.
All right. So JJC, once you're ready. All right, Rachel's having bit of lag. So game 2 between JJC and the Strait of Gibraltar. Beginning soon. Do any of you guys want to do the countdown?
I could this time.
All right.
All right. 3, 2, 1, Tritris. From the look of the stream, it seems like JJC has gotten to start significantly before Goel. That might just be some delay, though.
Yeah. Sometimes if a player's got like a slightly worse computer, it might take them slightly longer to hear the countdown or something like that, whatever.
I know that when I was playing, I had the stream opened up on my phone because my laptop couldn't handle the workload of it, and I definitely had some delay.
Yeah.
I just worked off of the bot and chat.
Yeah.
JJC already with a couple of holes. And now a goal as well. Giving me a seizure.
Oh dear.
Because it
can
keeps
hear
like
you
pausing and
just
starting. Okay, now it's back.
fine.
It looks
Okay.
like goal is in trouble.
Goal topped out at. I can't actually quite read that number.
Neither can I.
I just got disconnected. Okay.
70 something thousand? No, 26,000.
Yeah. All right. I'm
26K.
not sure what was.
So
going on.
JJC is good.
Yeah. Not
That
sure
is highly unfortunate.
Yeah. Technical side of things acting funky.
Well, I'm gonna go say set or try to say it's pretty late for me.
Yeah.
And I might need to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Slept well.
That's absolutely fine. You have a good night.
Bye.
Alright. But that's going to be game 2 to JJC. So, you know, you can play, or you can, yep. Alright. So, JJC up to 0. This third match could potentially be the end, or Goel could pull a hat trick and move on to the finals. You never know. But whenever both players are ready, the seed for the third round is F13010.
Hey Dread, I need a minute. Is that fine?
Taking a break for a sec?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. everybody watching. JJC is going to be out for just a sec. Goel, if you want to take some time to practice, feel more than welcome.
In the meantime, I don't know if it's been mentioned yet on this stream, but there have been a couple cool happenings in the community lately. Like, apparently, Goel is making good progress on building the multiplayer mode. And that should be very nice for these.
Yeah. Actually works. Well, alright, JJC's back.
Alright.
So, whenever you're ready, you can put in the seed, which is, since you might not have been here, it is F13010.
And I see that Gorilla Glue did actually, in practice, put in a different seed, so that is good.
Gorilla Glue. This is just going to get progressively worse.
I was thinking of something much worse.
Oh dear. Alright, well, JJC and Gilgamesh both have the seed in. So, game 3, and potentially a decider, is beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris.
That is correct. At Goel.
Yeah. It's only going to, like, decay further.
Also, I love how on my end, the bot is exactly synchronized with the numbers that you were saying.
Yeah, I try to sort of sync it.
It's marvelous.
Oh yeah.
Goel getting some cookies at slightly inopportune times. Ironic, considering his picture.
That's a photo of him in real life.
That was the inspiration for this game as a whole. An excuse to place himself into a game.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, but you know, still pretty fun. I played it a couple times. Anyway.
Yeah.
JJC lead in score, but a much funkier board. Meaning Goel has a potential lead in pace if he can play this one out, which he's doing
JJC,
beautifully.
unfortunately, sacrificing what was a 100% rate to clean up the mess. Looks like Goel missed a 180 on the red boomerang there. That's a little bit unfortunate, but not a huge deal to clean up.
And using the cookie does beautifully. That's a center well. Okay. Sort of center well, not really center well.
Semi-center well.
Definitely not a standard well, but pull the Tritris out of it. 53% rate, JJC at 38. 17 lines on Goel's end, 16 on JJC's end.
Looks like there was buffering for a second on Goel's end, but looks fine now.
Yeah.
Looks like JJC has cleaned up all of those holes. It is back to a clean board.
Yeah, stacking at 26% treacherous rate, a bit under half of goals, but again, neither player even a quarter of the way to 100 lines, so not at all a problem.
Speaking of, they are very close to each other as far as lines.
Oh yeah, JJC 2 ahead, probably from having to stack a bit higher up when he was burning earlier.
I did not know that you could directly reply on Twitch. That is new to me.
I think that might have been a feature for a little while, but I don't tend to use it terribly often.
I'm guessing it's just not one for mobile. But
Yeah.
anyway, JJC returning with a couple of holes, albeit very accessible, and filling them up.
Meanwhile, Goel's created his own, a couple of his own problems, having to burn down probably another few lines.
Nothing unmanageable, but it will cause some damage to the treacherous rate. Now, an interesting aspect to filling some holes is that there can be a tough decision to make sometimes, whether you wait for the perfect piece to clear it up or use the first piece that clears some of it up as soon as you can.
Yeah, and with a game like this, because of the random piece generation, it's usually not a long wait, but you can also get yourself into a situation where you need it in the next few pieces, or else your board gets a whole lot funkier in ways that you don't particularly care for. So,
Alongside the fact that if you make a decision too late, you can fail to come up with a good spot to place the next piece.
Yeah, so even though this game is 7-bag, albeit less than regular NES Tetris, RNG can still be a deciding factor in games.
It can absolutely be harsh, and sometimes it feels much more so than it is.
No kidding. Both players actually at the exact same treacherous rate, 63, and the exact same line count up until a second ago of 52. But JJC a good couple thousand ahead just from pushdown.
Goel getting a double to finish up cleanup and back to a clean board.
Knocking down a
and then getting a try.
Alright, 326,000, 60 lines. JJC 368 at 63 lines, so very close. Pretty much the same in lines, a treacherous rate difference of 5%, so again, still just, oh. That's a, alright, Goel having a real fun Spire stack up in the middle of the board that he's going to have to clear down.
Indeed, this might be one of the situations where you just bite the bullet and focus on fixing as much as you can and minimizing the damage, as opposed to playing as optimally as possible in the situation, because that can be very risky.
Yeah. Seems like that's what he's doing, though.
Yeah.
Slowly working the holes out. Oh, okay. Misses the pencil,
Ooh.
but gets ninjas on like the next piece, which saves him. Waiting for another set of ninjas or a pencil or something. Misses a ninja over to the left, gets another one. Still solvable, but very, very hairy. Going to require some perfect placements. Misses 2 pencils, a boomerang, and tops out at 370,000. Meaning...
Game just barely not giving Goel enough mercy to give him the pieces that he needed when he needed them.
Yeah, so JJC taking Game 3 against Godzilla with 432,000. GG's to both players, as always. And that has JJC moving up to the finals.
GG's both to JJC and graphical interface. Wait. I messed up my joke.
Graphical user interface.
No.
Graphics card.
I'm thinking whatever GIF stands for, and I'm drawing a blank. I had it in my head just now.
Graphical image format.
I think so.
I'm not sure. Anyway, GG's to both of yous. Okay. Hey, welcome back.
The Phase Queen has returned.
Yeah, even though the stream delay might be a little much, I figured I'd help out with commentary anyway, since you're about to play a game, Rhea.
Yeah. Alright, so back to OBS recursion real quick.
Let's go.
It's like a 3 blue 1 brown video.
But with more triangles somehow.
Now awaiting the TMC finals. And this is going to be exciting.
Oh yeah. Do. Okay. So.
Shall we eliminate the hearts?
Yeah, just getting the whole thing set up, labeling it TMC finals.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is top 2 ELO, isn't it?
Oh, actually, yeah, no, it would be, because I think it's Ezra in third? I don't quite remember the ELO chart. And we should be golden. So, I just gotta get Tritris on my own screen. JJC, back up on my top right. Top left.
On the stream, it's showing a zoomed in of your Tritris screen, if that's not something you anticipated, which I'm not sure.
Alright, okay, stream's gonna look a bit wonky for a second. Oh, that's the wrong monitor. Adding another capture to size to JJC's playfield. Sorry for the delays for anybody watching.
It's okay.
Alright, that ought to do it.
Yeah, looks good.
Alright.
Yep.
We're all set up. So, actually, JJC, are you ready? JJC, you here? Alright. I'm updating the stream information if one of you guys could generate the seed.
Alright, the seat's in the chat. It's 8E2BE2.
Alright, I am ready. I think JJC is as well.
All right, then I think I will leave the countdown to Rachel if she wants to do it.
Alright, we're gonna start round 1 of the TMC finals in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris.
Pog, we are on our way in the finals. All right, I see a start from Dread, but not yet JJC. There he is. Okay.
Yep.
Of course, this is going to lead to a slight pace lead on stream for Dreadnought. That won't be significant in actual gameplay here.
Tiny bit of a misdrop at the start, though. Might even it out.
Yeah, Dread had a little hole that has been filled out now, and getting a Tritris. JJC has only a minimal amount of awkwardness. It likes to take a burn to get rid of it, despite having a clean board. But Might be a good decision. And then pulling out a Triturus for himself. Filling out more holes. Doing a good job. Both with a Triturus rate in the 80s. Nothing to scoff at by any means.
Yeah, both players back to clean as well. With not too big of a difference in score, especially since it's so early.
Dreadnought hitting 100k. And JJC actually reaching a Triturus rate in the 90s. But Dreadnought not far behind, reaching the same. JJC actually electing to take a small burn. With a little bit of discomfort in his board, but making quick work of it. Both players doing a solid job right now, with each at a 91 try percent. Dreadnought actually boosting that right now. JJC playing a little bit risky to plug in a hole, and it turned out to be worth it. Dreadnought with a nice catch on red boomerang spin there.
Yeah, JJC also pushing down ever so slightly. So other than Dreadnought's slightly early start, I think JJC might actually be like really close to Dread in score.
They are actually very close to each other in pace. As far as line pace, I mean. As well as score pace, because they are at the exact same try percent.
Yeah, definitely a good match to start off the finals.
You could say it's neck and neck. Still both at an incredibly similar score pace, and Dread staying a little bit ahead in lines and thus score, raw score at least. JJC with what looks like it could have turned out to be an uncomfortable semi-hole in his board, avoiding that, taking a burn with his last ninja in a set of 3.
Yeah, the board was getting a little high up at the time, so taking a burn, just one to like keep the stack manageable is definitely understandable.
Absolutely. Electing not to do that might seem like the more optimal play, and many times it might be, but there's always that little chance that you make one small mistake for playing a little too aggressive.
Yeah, Dread showing us the very aggressive play with the board kind of high up right now.
High up and with a couple of little holes.
Yeah.
Still able to address them and fill up the lower ones and get a Triturus anyway.
Yeah, still not sacrificing too much in the Triturus rate.
that is a very admirable skill to have, but at the same time, incredibly risky.
It does take a few burns now, though.
Yep.
And gets the boomerang.
Purple
Yeah.
boomerang is there by Dread.
Able to keep it alive. Another set of unfortunate placements, though. Gets another boomerang
nice
phase,
boomerang
but tops
phase,
out at
but-
424,000.
Ah, rats.
Yeah,
JJC just a tiny bit behind right now, by less than
should be able to
10K.
take it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. This should
Yeah,
do it.
with that treacherous, the first round goes to JJC.
Very well played high up there, Dread. I gotta say.
I think I died because I kept pushing down because I kept trying to get 69 and then going over by like a point or two.
I really hate when that happens.
Yeah.
A martyr in our own time.
Alright. JJC needs a sec, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to grab a glass of water.
Yeah, definitely understandable.
With all that dedication to get a 69 in the score, I gotta pay more attention to that.
Yeah, both players with really high treacherous percents this game, so there's definitely potential for huge games today for both of these players.
They were both absolutely on max out pace, for sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I just put in a seed for whenever either player is ready. It is DD9CA1.
Alright.
Welcome back, JJC. No worries. JJC, you'll see if you stayed in Twitch chat the whole time you were gone, there is a new seed. Looks like you're taking care of that. Yep.
Alright, I'm all ready whenever JJC is.
Just because you put it in doesn't mean you're ready. Are you ready?
I'm thinking he probably is. Okay, yeah, confirmation.
Okay. I think I will take the countdown this time. 3, 2, 1, Tritris. Again, Dreadnought showing up earlier in gameplay on stream. That will look like there is more of a difference in pushdown and pace, again, than there actually is. Dreadnought electing not to get a Tritris there, playing up a little bit higher, but then getting a Tritris anyway. JJC set up to get his first Tritris, and there it is. Both players right now with 100% Tritris rate.
Dreadnought getting the 69 pushdown points early this time, so hopefully there's no early top outs because of that.
It looks like she's handling it pretty well.
Yeah. Does take a single burn though.
It's not an awful decision.
Yeah.
JJC electing to get a Tritris before filling out some of the easy to access holes works out for him.
Yeah, he gets a good piece sequence following it too, so able to clean up really nicely.
Yeah, worked out very well for him. He is a little high up, remedying that with that Tritris. JJC maintaining 100% rate, while Dreadnought is not. Perhaps that's something to do with what she said earlier about taking an early burn to relieve that pressure from herself.
Yeah, that is possible. When she did take the burn, the board was a little high up, so maybe it was just a safety play, but it could also just be for the nerves too, just to make it a little easier.
Could be either. I respect both.
Yeah. JJC having to take some burns right now to clean up the tiny bit of holes on their side.
And missing a couple of the maneuvers to fill out those holes and getting an early top out. At 163k, Dreadnought wins this game. Both maintain a Tritris rate over 90, which is very admirable.
GG's though. I mean, it was an early top out game, but it was still pretty fun.
Yeah, both players had a few spots in there where the board is like really high up, and they were still keeping it clean, which was impressive.
On 18, that is not the easiest thing.
Yeah. All right, I'm all ready for the third round.
New seed in the chat is 46cc53.
Congrats on getting that 69 in the score, by the way, Dread.
Yeah, I figured, knock it out early, and so I don't have to worry about it. Same with the burn to not have to worry about 100%. JJC's ready, so am I.
Alright, we'll get the countdown going. Start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tritrus.
Looking to me like the bot didn't work out for you in chat there.
Yeah, I tried to get it because we didn't use it the last couple times, but I guess it's fine without it.
It's unfortunate, but manageable.
Yeah, Dread's starting off like 20 seconds earlier. I think it's just because she's the one doing the stream, so she's definitely got less. She's less behind on when her actual gameplay gets in.
Yeah, absolutely. Dread forced into a slightly awkward placement of that purple boomerang, makes some holes, cleans it up. It's a nice red boomerang spin there to maintain the sanctity of the well. JJC with a little bit of awkwardness, hoping for some ninjas. Gets them, but unfortunately a little late and misses a cookie shift there. Starting to build very high up, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was a bit of a aggressive play. Doesn't look like it's gonna cause a top out, hopefully, but it's still gonna affect the pace for a while.
Yeah, this will require some significant sacrifices from JJC. In the meanwhile, Dread making what, in my opinion, is a good decision to get a Triturus before filling out that hole near the well. JJC continuing to dig down, doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, managing to clean it up slowly, but with a competitor like Dread, any pace lead is a little scary.
Absolutely. Dread still with a clean board, choosing to stack high instead of getting a Triturus there. Making a few holes for it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it doesn't get the ninjas in time, so gonna have to take a few burns to get that back to normal.
Yep. Looks like precisely 2 burns. JJC almost clean again. Fortunately, blocking off that hole once again. It is open now. And filling it out. Okay. Both players now with a clean board. JJC, unfortunately, with a 10% Triturus rate. That's not unrecoverable, but it's not a great spot to be in either.
Yeah, the score difference is up a little over 100,000 if you take into the line difference.
Dreadnought at 93% treacherous rate.
Until the, I guess, Dreadnought, if you can, I don't know if...
Looks like the stream's back.
Okay.
I was getting ready to do that. But it looks like on the stream, yeah, I think Dread sees that and is taking care of it. Yes, okay. Okay, Dread, in the meantime, has dropped to an 80% treacherous rate at 56 lines. JJC has risen to 47% at 51 lines. Both with a clean board. Dread hitting 400k. JJC just passed 260k, and now 280k.
Yeah, Dreadnought making it to halfway to the transition to level 19 speeds.
JJC a couple of lines behind. Both players playing things very cleanly right now.
Bit of a weird placement for those ninjas on JJC's side, but definitely handleable.
Yeah. It's only a little bit uncomfortable, and most of that is gone now.
Yeah.
Dread making a couple of pretty nice razor shifts. Unfortunately, a bit of a misplacement on that cookie by JJC, it looks like.
Does get the nice razor spin though, or the boomerang spin. That's always a fun one.
That was great. A nice little cookie phase too by Dreadnought there. Some very nice plays happening. Looks like JJC has a handle on digging things right now. A nice Razor 180 on his part there. And unfortunately for the digging, JJC's treacherous rate is beginning to suffer again a little bit. It is still much higher than it was at the beginning of the game, though, at 52 right now. Dreadnought currently standing at 81% at 566k. JJC at 384.
Yeah, JJC basically back to clean now.
Yep.
Yeah, able to get everything sorted out. Down by about 170,000 right now. If you take into account their difference in lines.
Very nice alternation by Dreadnought there to get the treacherous. Both players looking pretty comfortable right now. Dreadnought with a slight misdrop into 100 lines. And now a cookie shake double.
Yeah, no way to phase a cookie in there either, so gonna have to take a little bit to clean this out. Possibly giving JJC a chance to catch back up.
Yes, because this time his board is clean, and he just got a very nice red boomerang phase there.
Yeah, and there's a few more tiny holes on Dread's side. Gonna make this take a pretty long time to fully clean up.
Dread building a little bit high up on the board. Nothing that you can't handle, but less than comfortable, for sure.
Yeah.
JJC maintaining a clean board. And their tritress rates are beginning to approach each other significantly more now. Dreadnought with 73 and JJC with 57.
Yeah, Dreadnought back to clean as well.
Yep. With some more holes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That caused the tritress rate to suffer, but causes more higher up building.
Does manage to get it back down though without any further problems.
Dread now leading at 756k over JJC's 605k.
Yeah, with a line difference of about 9, so that's like roughly 3 tritresses difference in the line count. So it's a little closer to like 130,000-ish instead of the 170 that it looks like.
Some slight awkwardness by a missed first
yeah, then the
80 on JJC's board, and then some unfortunate stuff happening with the cookie.
Yeah, and they're not burning down either, so they're gonna have to clean this up really high up as well, which is a lot harder to do.
Progressively getting higher up.
Yeah.
And that's it. That game goes to Dreadnought.
Yeah, tops out at 632,000. Round 3 does go to Dread.
Oh boy, that was a stressful one. G friggin' G.
Yeah, both of you were playing really high for like a lot of that match.
That
and a
was
lot of
very
cleaning
good,
too.
yeah. I had no shortage of things to talk about that game.
Yeah. No kidding, I was sweating bullets. Well. It's 3 rounds. Potentially decide a round 4, I think.
Yep.
Yep. Dread is leading this match 2 wins to 1. It is first to 3. Okay, sounds like JJC is ready.
I'm also ready.
Alright, I'll do the countdown, let me get a seed first. Seed for the 4th round is 603A72.
Got the seat in, ready to go.
Who's doing the countdown this time?
I guess I'll take it. Start the fourth round in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tritris.
All right. Some good play right off the bat from Dreadnought with not the easiest first couple pieces to get. And we'll see how JJC handles that same set of pieces. Also pretty well. Dread getting her first Tritris of the game. JJC a little bit behind just off of timing. Dread gets her second Tritris right before JJC gets his first. With an unfortunate cookie placement there from JJC. Not unrecoverable, but getting a little bit high up.
Yeah. JJC was doing pushdown as well, so that's possibly what caused a bit of a misdrop there.
Okay, I'm back.
And as soon as I mention it, Dread starts pushing down, presumably for the 69.
I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that. Oh, just missing it with the 71 there.
Yeah.
Looks like JJC got a dirty Tritris there. That was nice. Doing a good job of digging.
Yeah.
Dreadnought with a couple of holes now, too. Good choice to burn that one hole, get easier access to the other. Unfortunately, causing a couple more holes to form on Dreadnought's board. While JJC still has a couple of holes, but theoretically has a setup for Tritris and doesn't take it.
Yeah, I think the piece sequence just didn't allow for it right there.
Yeah. It would have required 2 sets of ninjas to get that dirty Tritris out. Dread back to
Dreadnought back to clean at a 70% or 75% Tritris rate right now.
Yeah, JJC at 23%. Dread ahead by a little bit over 100k. Well, now more along the lines of 120k.
I'll miss the ninja rotation, so gonna need to take a few burns.
Yeah, as Dread also burns a line. And another to maintain that good board state. JJC down to a Tritris rate of 18.
Yeah, this board's getting a little high right now. Hopefully they're able to handle this though.
Ooh. That miss on the ninja is not doing him any favors.
Yeah, it's getting rough.
Getting very high. and it looks like that's it. Dreadnought wins this game and the match.
Yeah,
She beat both players.
Dreadnought taking her third TMC in a row.
Oh! G free and G, holy crap.
Yeah, great matches to watch.
Yeah, thanks to JJC for playing, and then thanks Rachel for playing earlier as well, and Goel and JJC for playing in the semifinals, and then friggin' everybody commentating, which was, you know, pretty much everybody playing, and also Jelly and Error. So we got,
Commentating do be fun.
oh yeah, we got like a whole cast of characters at this point.
This is a community event for sure.
No kidding. All right, well, I mean, I think that's it. Unless you guys have anything you want to add.
Nah, I think we're good. Yeah, congrats to Dreadnought for winning and taking the new highest comp score.
Yeah, that is crazy that happened.
That was one hell of a round.
A 1.8 live in competition. That's something else.
Yeah. Try to crank it higher next time.
I'd also like to say thank you for having me as a commentator. It's been pretty fun.
Oh yeah, thanks for doing it. Thanks everybody for watching. I mean, qualifiers run till the end of the month. So there's a few streams on a bunch of different channels, I imagine. So anybody, you know, watching, look forward to that. But thanks for sticking with it. We'll see you in the next stream.